Welcome back to the 2024 Gulf South Conference Football Media Day, live from the Winfrey Hotel here in Hoover, Alabama. The final team that we will preview is the North Greenville Trailblazers, and we're joined now by the head coach, Jeff Farrington. And, Coach, this is new name, but same gritty team. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. New season, new name, but North Greenville University football.
I hear you. 5-5, 4-4, one of the better records that you've had since 2016. What were some of the ingredients of getting those 5 wins, and how much is that will transfer and improve coming up this fall?
Well, we're going to always look at it. Each season's different. You're going to have an identity with each team. Hopefully, the 2024 identities started in January and is continuing on now through the summer as we approach preseason camp here soon. But, last year we had some experience in some areas. We had to rebuild in some areas and won a few close games, but also we're in some games that we felt like we could have maybe finished better in the fourth quarters, and credit to our opponents, they finished better than us. So competition is competition. We're going to approach each week the same, no matter who we're playing, and we play a heck of a schedule in the GSC. We play a heck of a schedule out of the GSC. So we're excited, and hopefully we can continue to build. We've got a lot of guys that are pouring their guts out into the program and building and growing, as just like we have Dre here today representing our team. But there's a lot of other people behind the scenes and from our staffs to just kind of continuing to work with that consistency and continuity to get better.
Winning those last 2 games of the regular season, how much is that building momentum into this year, even though it is 2024, a different year, but was that a momentum building?
That's always huge when, you walk off that season and you're able to come away with some wins or a win the last week or the last few weeks. And we had some stretches, which each schedule each year is going to bring different challenges. I think we had a 3-game road stretch there kind of in the middle to the back end before we came home for the last 2. So anytime you go on the road in this conference, you're able to get back home. That's always a plus.
Mm-hmm. When you look at your offense, what can we expect to see from your offense this fall, and are you going to have some new faces and some new spaces?
We will have a few new faces, but our wide receiver core really started to gel about the back end of the season, just due to some transition from the year before, and they kind of started to gel with Dylan at quarterback. He had a completely new group for the most part going into the season, and due to some injuries and just trying to get people placed in their roles, it took a little bit of time. Offensive line-wise, we'll have a couple of new faces, but we have some guys that have gotten in and got some experience last year for the first time. So we're excited about that with our numbers and our core group with our offensive line returning. It took us, halfway through the season to kind of get that in order. We're losing a really good running back. And has been a heck of a player for us for 2 years. But we're excited for the opportunity of the guys we've got coming back, led by Yavin Smith. He's a senior, and he's waited his time and kind of had a high ankle early in the year that slowed him down last year. So he's worked very hard in the offseason. We're excited for his opportunity back there as well as some other guys.
Can we see, will it be somewhat of a running back by committee, or you think it's his position to hold on to?
Well, it's going to be his position to take it and run with it. But in this conference and Division II football and college football, you need a stable of running backs, and we feel like we've got some guys that will be working toward that.
Defensively, what can we expect to see from you?
We've got some returners up front defensively, some linebackers back, outside linebackers. We kind of rebuilt our secondary last year. We've got several guys back in that area, so we feel comfortable with knowledge and what we're doing and how they work and what their roles are and how they fit into our scheme. So we're excited about that. Now, do we need improvement in some areas? Of course we do. And hopefully we can kind of put that together as we move along in August and move toward that first game to see how we can continue to develop. But we've got numbers back. Of course, health is always critical, and so we're excited to see, how we can challenge to slow down some of these offenses in the GSC.
Let's take a look at your schedule, and the GSC conference is always, a daunting task in order to get a win. But you open up against the NAIA champion in Kaiser. How important is that to start off on the right foot?
Well, I think anytime you open up and you got a home game, that's huge, and your opener, you want to be ready to go, and you want to get into flow. We open up on Thursday night, and Kaiser, NAIA national champion, and was right there the year before, so they know how to win. They've got guys back. They got good football players, so we've got to be ready to go. We're treating it just like any other game.
You play at the Citadel. You got to come out of that one healthy, and then you're going to get into GSC play, and then you're going to face Benedict College, who was a national power last season. When you look at your schedule, you don't really have any slouches.
No, sir. We do not, and very similar to a lot of the schedules that we play. We're going to play against quality people. A lot of D2 playoff teams, and this year an NAIA. And usually we're going to play up with a FCS opponent. This year it happens to be down in Charleston against the Citadel.
All right. Dre, you play wide receiver, correct? And
Yes,
this
sir.
is a situation where you guys got some wins late. How important was it, as Coach said, the wide receiver core to gel, and you guys gelled as the season went along last season?
To me, I feel like we all have to get on the same page early. That's the big thing for us. Dylan is a great quarterback as far as everything else, what everybody else sees. Like you said, yeah, we gelled a little late, but I feel like we get together as a group early on would be a hard force to stop.
During the off season, what was it that you did to improve yourself physically and mentally to be a better leader for your team?
Most of the things I did outside of football, connected with my teammates, not just everything about football. Get to know them better, pull them to the side and just get extra work with them. Besides having to work out with our coach, but other than that, just being able to step up and be the person that they can call on and always helping them with anything, not just football.
I hear you. When you look at this team as far as getting over the hump, 5-5 and 4-4, what will be the ingredients that you'll see on the field that'll give you an indication that you have what it takes in order to make a real impact in the conference?
It's really grit. You just got to want it. Like I said, we all got to be on the same page. Everybody got to trust everybody, depend on me mentality is one of our core values. We all just got to want the same thing out of each other and being able to trust each other, knowing that we all got each other back.
All right. Coach, we thank you so very much for joining us. Good luck this fall, and we expect to see a lot from the Trailblazers this year. New name, but same old gritty team.
Appreciate it.
All right.
We look forward to it.
Good. Stay tuned. We come back. We'll have more from the Gulf South Conference right here from the Winfrey Hotel in Hoover, Alabama on Flow Sports.